Oh, what is up, Obies and NHL community? Back with another stream. Jeez. Sorry, it's been a couple days. I would have streamed on the weekend, but there was plenty of stuff going on for me, so we're here now. So can't wait to get these games going. Just gotta do one last thing here before we get going. Oh man. The only series that's probably not gonna be 3-1 is the Capitals and the Devils for sure. And their game is about to be played right now, so. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get this. Bro, come on. Can't be wasting my night doing this. Can't be wasting it. Where's Link? Okay. Alrighty. Hopefully y'all can hear me perfectly. Yep, my mic should be good. Okay. Here's the first game of the night. Like I said, the Devils look to make it a 3-1 series lead. Capitals looking to tie it at 2 to force a game 6. Let's see what happens. And then we got the game 5s that are next. Hopefully we can hopefully we can get a lot done tonight. I keep messing up my pronunciation. Oh my goodness. Alright. Goalie's Allen. These lines are still good. I mean, Lindgren, obviously. He's been on fire for the Capitals. On fire. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're not live on YouTube today, unfortunately. Because I just wanted to get these games out of the way, because the conference finals should be starting by the weekend. So Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. So 3 days. These playoffs can take as long as they want. It really don't matter, but like I'm kind of expecting for them to for the conference finals to start this weekend. And I don't have much going on this weekend, so. Anyways, Devils and Capitals game number 4. Let's go. Welcome to the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, as the Capitals and the Devils play Game 4 coming up right here. The starting face-off, and we are underway at Prudential Center. The dump and play. Here's Hughes with it early. And a missed pass by Hughes, and it goes down the boards. Into the end. Rats with it. Big hit there in the Devils' end. And here's a shot, and gobbled up there by Charlie Lindgren. And he hangs on for the whistle. Hischier and Strome on this draw. And it's one. Here's a shot. That one blocked. Going around the cage. And Ovechkin's got it. Here's Dylan Strome with it. Trying to get it. Here's Strome. He shoots and a... Bro, what? Are you... Bro, every time that does that. Save made by Jacob Markstrom. And he hangs on.
Haysher and Strom. And it's caught by Hughes. Now to Dawson Mercer. He'll put it around the cage. Tatar's on it. Tries a shot toward the net. That's wide of the mark. Here's Haysher. Will center it. We'll try to get it out front. Pesci shoots. They score! The tip in by Dawson Mercer. And the Devils take an early 1-0 lead.
A great job by Pesci to get it right to the net immediately. And the Devils with an early goal to get on the board early here in Game 4. High tip by Mercer.
There's Nico Hischier, who leads the Devils in the playoffs with 10 points on this postseason. Martin Feravari. And cut off by Eric Halla. Hamilton will shoot. Glove saved by Charlie Lindgren, and he hangs on. We see that the Stanley Cup finalists in the Eastern Conference from last year, the Florida Panthers, are just a win away from the Eastern Conference final. The Devils look to do the same thing as they are up in this series 2-1. And this is a game they must win to force it to Washington with a chance to end this thing. And it's caught by Connor McMichael. He'll shoot at the net, goes wide. Trying to go in front and cut off by Palat. Andre Palat through center. Getting it to the point, cut off by Feravari. And here's Feravari. He'll wait it. Trying to get it to the point. Intercepted by McDermott. Kind of an early pass how that was. And here's a shot. McMichael, that's blocked by his own man, Wilson. At the point, Van Riemsdyk. Tip, they score! And the Capitals come right back a few minutes later. And they have tied Game 4 from Connor McMichael getting his third on the postseason.
Well, it's a great tip here, and the goals get it to the net, just like Pesci did for the first goal of the game. But this time it goes the Capitals' way, and this one is another high tip. And this one's over top of the blocker. A pretty good tip there.
Here we go. McMichael from Van Riemsdyk and Wilson at 7:40. And Sandin up with the puck. Mangiapane. And he'll get it. Here's a pass and a save by Markstrom. Puck is loose and caught by McDermott. McDermott will wait it. One-timer glove by Lindgren, hanging on to that. At the dot to the left of Lindgren, and it's Hughes who wins it. Getting it to the point. Tip on goal. Good tip there by Jasper Bratt. And it's held by Lindgren for a whistle. We're getting pretty much almost to a high shot period here as the teams have been trying to focus on the net. Oh, and here's Protas, Alexei Protas with a breakaway. Luke Hughes trying to stop him, but he misses the net anyway. What a chance there for Alexei Protas. And Strom takes the puck away immediately. Jacob Chychrun. Here's Alex Ovechkin. A blast, and Markstrom has to block that away. Hughes to Jack. Back to Luke. And up to Meyer. He'll go around the boards, and he's hit by Chychrun there in the corner. Wilson gets it to Ovechkin, trying to look for a 2-on-1, but never worked. And here's Chychrun. He fires the other direction as he's moving to his right, and a stop there. Hischer and down. Nemec around, and it's caught by Thomas Tatar. Tatar is up, and that's off his skate. Pretty much of a scrum there at the blue line, and Tatar ends up offside as he touches the puck as he's inside the zone. Had no puck control as he touched it. 6:07 left to go in the opening period. We are looking for the tiebreaker. 1-1 so far on the goals by Mercer and McMichael. And here's Brandon Duhane. He goes in, shot stopped there by Markstrom and going into the corner. Duhane, Farivari shoots in, a save made there by Markstrom again. Trying to get it to Taylor Radish, I believe that was. And here comes Mercer. Mercer, he'll try a shot at that. That's off the side of the net. Going in forward with a chance. Eric Kala crashing the net, and his one-timer up close is stopped by Lindgren. Oh man! Well, it's been some great chances by both of these teams, and this looks it looks to be it's gonna be a high shot period for sure. And it's Eric Kala knocked down by Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Eric Kala again. Mason. Hamilton shot gloved by Lindgren, and he hangs on. Time on attack so far, 2:16 for the Devils, and almost 2 minutes for the Capitals on 1:54. Siegenthaler, it's it to Hala. And here's a shot, and that one stopped by Lindgren, and he gets it by the Devils forward. And here comes Andre Palat. Had to wait for teammates. And getting it first, they score! What a play! Behind the net, passing to find Hala in front. And Hala has his second on these playoffs, as that comes with exactly a minute to go in the opening period. That's a spectacular play on the zone entry. Andre Palat will pass it around to Nason. It takes a hit, and Nason able to find Hala all alone as three Capital defenders were watching the puck carrier, and you cannot do that. And look at Alexander Ovechkin, 72 hits. He is 13 hits above Andre Burakovsky of the Seattle Kraken. And here comes Mike Skarbasa. He shoots it, Markstrom the save, and he'll play it out. And 2 seconds and one on goal, but he's gonna put that wide of the net. Really does not matter. It is a 2-1 lead for the Devils after the first 20. As we are going to start the period, we are going to start the second period in just a moment. OV, you on the stats.
All right, thank you very much. The shots were even at 9 after that first period. Hits were 18 for the Capitals, 9 for the Devils. A 9-hit difference. Oh my God. Time on attack. The Devils on just past 2.5 minutes with 2:37. The Capitals on almost 2 minutes with 1:58. The passing percentages are kind of decent. They're okay. The Devils are on 77.3%, and the Capitals kind of they are just 0.4. They are just 0.4 from. They are just above 0.4 of the Devils from a 10% difference. 66.7 for the Capitals. And New Jersey has capitalized on the faceoffs in that first period of a win rate of 12-1. on the win count. 13 faceoffs taken. Now let's head to the second.
All right, Ovi, thank you for that. And here we go for the second period of game number 4. As Strom and Hughes will line up. And Carls are trying to dump it in, and it was not intention. And collected by Protas immediately after the dump in by Bratt. And he'll get it. And Carlson denied by Jacob Markstrom. Off the boards, Pesce barely gets to that puck almost. And get it. Save, rebound. Oh, what a play. What a play there by Jacob Chychrun. One-timer stopped by Lindgren. What a play by Chychrun. Oh, and behind the net, and it stayed out. What a turn of events here. Here's Meyer. Shooting. Great stop by Lindgren. Unbelievable turn of events here to start this second period in the Capital zone. And Ovechkin will take it. Here's a 2-on-1. Ovechkin has no gas. He shoots it. Markstrom the save on the grade 8. Well, that was a huge turn. That was a huge amount of pressure in the Capital zone. Oh man, that was intense. Ovechkin still in the hits lead on 72. And Wilson trying to go in front, and he'll be forced to cover that, but plays it out. Tatar with speed. And a blast and a good save there. Trying to get the rebound, and it's caught by McMichael as he puts it around the boards. And here's Tom Wilson. A send over. Here's Martin Faravari. He'll get it back to the point. McMichael's got it. To take a shot through a bunch of traffic, and it was jammed. And taking it, here's Eric Halla trying to send it. Palat fires, and a save by Lindgren, almost causing an all-man rush there. The Devils are pretty quick with those passes. They have done a good job on doing that. Andre Palat goes up in points. And here's a shot. They score! And the Devils take a 2-goal lead in the second period. That's Eric Halla's second on this game. And that's his third, excuse me. Now he's on hat-trick watch.
And that is the second deflection goal, I think, by the Devils, as they have just dominated in the offensive zone pretty well. And you're not gonna like your team's performance if you're that guy right there. You need to be able to get some more pressure in the opponent's zone, but the Capitals have turned over so many passes because the reason of that is that they dump the puck into the Devils' end way too much. They need to think of something better to stop dumping in the pucks like a lot of times and get pucks on the net. And a shot, and that one had to be fought off by Lindgren as he had to watch that puck. It hit something and deflected to him. And there's the records. Lindgren on 4-4. Markstrom is 6-3. And a shot, and that one stopped. And off the board, Sandin, he's knocked down by Mason. Sending it, Palat scores! Unreal! Turnover at the blue line. And Palat has his second on the postseason. The Devils are completely dominating as they are up 4-1 as we approach 10 minutes of this second period. And Scarbossa was stuck in the net too, as he was trying to block off Jonas Siegenthaler, think it's going to be a pass to him, but
it's not going to go to him at all. And getting it to, he was a backhander on net, and Lindgren will make the save, and that will draw a face-off to the left of Charlie Lindgren. Mike Scarbassa. And Siegenthaler shot blocked, and here comes Mangiapane, 2-on-1 for Washington here. And caught off by Dougie Hamilton. Great play by the big man, the big defenseman. And Siegenthaler cuts that off. Hamilton dumps it in. To the corner, trying to get it. And here's Hughes. Glove saved by Lindgren, screened by two of his own teammates. Another turnover by the Capitals as they tried to clear it. And there's a shot and a stop there, and he wants to clear it out, but that will cause a face-off right back in their zone. The Devils are up by 10 in the shots right now, 21-11. And a fake shot, and Wilson will get it down low to McMichael, who shoots it, stop, and the rebound loose in the crease, and it's caught by Markstrom as Dubois was charging the net. And not a chance to happen there. Dubois and Hischier, won by the Devils. Trying to hold that puck, and he will. And Tatar just goes the wrong direction. And trying to get it in front, that was blocked. Wilson is going to get off the ice here. But Tatar capitalizes on that. Look at the speed of Hischier, but he cannot win the battle. But now gets it over, and he had to dump it in. Luke Hughes, I believe, just came off the bench. And here comes Alexander Ovechkin. Nice move, and Hischier is on the backup to take it away. And here's Stefan Nason. And here's a shot off the goalpost. Luke Hughes, a ripper of a wrist shot that catches the post and back into Lindgren's pads. Oh boy, was that any closer? Pesce shooting and got a piece of Lindgren's glove that goes into the end boards. Alexei Protas will take it from his goaltender. And here's a shot in. Ovechkin in front trying to get a redirection, and here he is. Ovechkin shooting and can't get the shot he wanted, and Markstrom able to make a save. Just under 2.5 to go in the second period, as it is still a 4-1 game here in the Prudential Center. Here's a shot, and that one tipped by Strome. Collected by Luke Hughes. He's being attacked from behind by Strome. And that is offside as Meyer was coming in. It was offside at the blue line as the Washington player pushed a Devil player into the zone. Scarbassa and Hughes. And it's won by Van Riemsdyk. There's a shot, and that's fought off by Jacob Markstrom. Nemec to the scene, 2-on-1 here. Getting it, shooting shot, and a save made by Charlie Lindgren. The Capitals feel, they look really slow on their play now. Here's a shot, and Markstrom a save. Meyer's gonna come in, last 2 seconds. Good save made by Lindgren as he gets the left pad on that to steer it into the corner for the final stop of the period. It is a 4-1 game still, as Meyer almost had it there. This goal by Palat made that happen as he got the 4th goal. It is 4-1 after 2 periods, and Ovia, go ahead with the stats after that.
All right. Oh my God. So the shots after that second period, 15-8 in favor of the Devils. Combined shots of 24-17 in favor of the Devils. Hits are 28 Washington, 15 for the Devils. Time on attack, almost 5.5 minutes for the Devils on 5 minutes and 25 seconds. The Capitals almost at 4 minutes with 3 minutes and 54 seconds. The passing percentages going well for the Devils as they're on 81.5% and not so good for the Capitals on 69.4%. The face-off wins, though, intense, 22-4 in favor of the Devils. That is unbelievable. All right, here we go for the third. Back to you.
All right, Ovi, thank you very much. And here we go for the third period. The Devils looking to take a 3-1 series lead in this best of 7 and try to end it in Washington in Game 5. Oh, and almost lost it there. Pesce shoots, and a glove save by Lindgren hangs on. And here we go as Alexei Protas trails just 13 hits behind his captain. And getting it, shot, and Lindgren the save, and hanging on to that. Hughes and Strome. Pesce around the goals to Timo Meyer. Meyer waiting it down low. Here's Pesce on the backhand. Save their rebound, and it's fought off by Lindgren. Carlson's going to bring it up. Here's a 3-on-2, it's looking like here. Protas shoots, save, rebound. Ovechkin can't handle it. Ovechkin's going to come back with it. Looking for the back pass. And getting a one-timer, and fought off by Markstrom as he got across. Great shot by Ovechkin, just can't find the back of the net with that great one-timer weapon of his. And getting it, Hamilton shot, stopped by Charlie Lindgren, hanging on. That's 29 shots now for the Devils.
On that play, Jacob Chychrun takes a big hit here from Timo Meyer.
All right, the Capitals are going up on their passing effectiveness on 71.7. And getting a tip, and goes off the skate of Hischier as he got it off of his stick by the looks of it. Lindgren had to reach out for that as it looked like it was going wide after that tip. And gets it on net, and that's 30 shots on the game for New Jersey. Tatar shooting it, knocked out of the air, and Dubois gets it out of the way quickly. And Wilson will shoot, that's wide. Great pressure by the Devils defensively and offensively. And McElrath shoots, and Markstrom stands on a brick wall, and he stands on as a brick wall, and he will not be beaten again. Ericala and Skarbasa. Palat And good pass off the boards there. Here's Stefan Nason as he'll dump it in. A dump and chase. Eric Hall trying to send it in front. Nason a chance, and good setup. And Lindgren had to make a save. Here's McElrath. Saving the rebound. Poke checked away by the great stick of the Devil goaltender. Eric Halla. And getting it in front, can't get it. Here's a shot by Pesce and stopped by Lindgren as he tried to get it across to Stefan Nason. Well, he knew there was no passing lane to get it there. Here's a hit from earlier by Andre Palata on Martin Ferravari.
Okay.
Approaching the 10th minute mark of the third period here in game 4. That one is blocked, and here's a chance here. Mangiapane is going to come up. Waiting for teammates. We'll wait it. Sandin shoots it. That's off the blocker. And getting a shot that's blocked by Luke Hughes. And it didn't break his stick. It looked like it did. And that's out of the zone. Here's Mike Scarbasso with this puck. He's not able to do much. The defender's more faster than him. Ovechkin, Van Riemsdyk will get it. Give it across. Here's Van Riemsdyk, shoots it, and that's stopped. And that's out of the zone as it hits the one player down on the ice after taking a hit. Here's Jacob Chychrun as he'll send it on net. Markstrom will put it aside, but gives it right back to Jacob Chychrun. And here goes a 2-on-0, and that's out of his reach. Ovechkin trying to go for the hit, but he missed. And here's a shot. Good save made by Charlie Lindgren. That was a little bit of a change direction shot right there. Here's Jack Hughes, a dive pass to Jasper Bratt. And that is icing on the Devils.
A great attempt there by Jack Hughes to get that dive pass over to his teammate. Great attempt.
Ovechkin is going on 74 hits now. And a shot, good stop there. Dubois will wait it. Almost lost the puck there. Here's Carlson, will send it on net. Stop there, and then Wilson gets a whack at it. And that hits the skate of Hughes. Here's Meyer with it. Going behind the net. Will center it, and that one blocked. Bratt. The center, here's a shot. Glove saved by Lindgren. And he hangs on, and he'll let the play blow dead. With just about 2.5 minutes to go here in the third period of game 4. The Devils back that far away from getting into a 3-1 series lead over the Capitals. Trying to make smart passes here by the Capitals. And they do just that. Ferravari shoots, and Markstrom fights it off with the blocker. And coming back the other way, Tatar. And they score! Hischier! And this is going to pretty much wrap it up. Tatar to Hischier to make it 5-1. And the coach is not having it, as we all can tell. His team has not played great. And there is the points on leaderboard. Hischier is just 2 points away from tying Vegas Jack Eichel and Winnipeg Sofia Kovre for first in the playoffs in points. And here comes Brandon Duhaime trying to get something going for the Capitals. Broken up pass and it's caught by Jonas Siegenthaler. And here's a shot, glove saved by Lindgren. He'll play it out. And getting it across, and Markstrom a save off Taylor Radish as he was trying to look for the second Capital goal. 33.9 on the clock. Eric Haula and Nick down, won by Siegenthaler. And that's going to be icing as it just misses Stefan Nason. Face off back in the Devil zone. Oh my goodness, the face off wins. Do you see that, Obi?
Yeah, that's impressive for the Devils.
And that's the Capitals' 7th win on the face off of the night. And that hit the post. Close one there for the Capitals to get their second goal of the game. And here's a shot, and they tried there. Faravari got a tip there, and now Nick Down gets a whack at it, and that will stop play. Just 9 seconds away from a 3-1 series lead. And the Devils are going to look to hold it here. Brent Pesce will hold it behind the net. And there it is official. The Devils are a win away from the Eastern Conference Final. We will see who it will be, either the Florida Panthers or the Tampa Bay Lightning. The winner of the Battle of Florida will determine, as that will be coming up in just a couple games. Well, appreciate you for tuning into this one. The Devils, again, a win away from the Eastern Conference Final of 2025. Thank you, and we will see you in Game 5 in the state's capital, Washington, D.C. That is coming soon.
Oh man, what a game that was. All right, that is it for the 3 stars right there. All right, Utah and Winnipeg. Now every game in this, every series is a elimination game now. Every single game. But the Seattle and Vegas one is going to be interesting, because going back to the 2023 Stanley Cup playoffs, the Golden Knights had exactly a 3-1 series lead. They lost the last 2 games for Seattle to force a Game 7. And then Vegas won in the 3rd overtime. That was 2 years ago. So maybe there could be a change. Let's see what happens. But don't give your hopes up, as the Seattle Kraken are going to come in with a battle, because in their first round series, in their past first round series against the Vancouver Canucks, as you can see, they're right next to the Edmonton Oilers underneath the Golden Knights and the Kraken series score right there. You can see the Canucks are eliminated. The Canucks were up 3-0 in that first round series against the Seattle Kraken, and the Kraken won 4 straight to win it in 7 games. So the Kraken are not going to give up. I know that for a fact. I don't know, but it is going to be a intense couple of games here. So whoever wins, wins. And Utah, not looking so good. They need to win this game to keep their season alive against the underrated Winnipeg Jets, who are going crazy. So here we go. Okay, they're gonna put Vejmelka in that, of course. Hellebuyck and Comrie. Okay, you go. Give me 1 second, and then we'll get this game going. Hold on. Yo, all right, we're back. Yo, Silver, what's up? Did you just come and stream, man? Oh my goodness! I think this is like the first time in Ovi's NHL history where we had one single round that has every series at the same score, at the same series score. Like, I was here the whole time. Good looks, good looks. All right. I wasn't even looking at the chat. Like, I'm always I'm always like looking at my Twitch stream manager, just in case of the stream like statics or anything. I should not be saying that because I don't want to risk that. It's fine. The Wi-Fi here should be running better, as there was construction going on just a bit of weeks ago to make the Wi-Fi speed better, so we should be good. All right, here we go. First elimination game of the second round. The Jets looking to advance to the Western Conference Final. Utah looking to keep their season alive and force a Game 6. Here we go. Bam. Karel Vejmelka really has to stand tall here. Welcome everyone here to the Delta Center. Here we are in Utah as the HC are looking to
to continue their season for a win here in game number 5. The Jets are just a win away from the Western Conference Final, and here they come already. Covey, she's in, and a great save by Karel Vejmelka, the most dangerous player in the playoffs by far. And a pass across, intercepted by Gabe Vilardi. Here's Connor to Dylan DeMello, coming up the ice. Better watch out, Covey is there, sending it around. Morrissey will send it. There's a shot, a bomb that just goes wide. And Mikhail Sergachev lost the puck. But Machelli intercepted by Morrissey. And getting in a one-timer. Oh, good save made by Vejmelka. Blaine Keller. Here's Dylan Gunther as he'll clear it in, and that's not icing, as it was just over the line. Here's Cooley, will send it, and a great save for the first save of the game for Connor Hellebuyck. And here's Gunther trying a shot, that was deflected, and that one blocked. Out of the zone, Nikolai Ehlers will come in with speed. He'll still go around, and Perfetti on the chase, but Sergachev has it, or Cooley. And Sandberg. And dump back into the Utah zone. Valimaki. Big hit there. Here's Nino Niederreiter. And here's Logan Stanley trying a shot. Flies in on Vejmelka. Kind of a fan shot, goes in the air. And going in for a great stop by Vejmelka. Coming out of nowhere was Vladislav Namestnikov. Trying to get the Jets off and going. Well, I mean, for Utah here, they've been trying to generate chances, but they just can't get the puck into the Jets' end. They need more momentum. Another face-off win for the Jets, and that one just out of the reach of Namestnikov, and he'll go back in his own end to grab it. Here he comes. Kesselring trying to step up on him. There's a one-timer, and Vejmelka with the glove save. The 5th shot already of the game for the Winnipeg Jets. Already. Lowry and Butstad. Here's Kesselring. Here's Kerfoot. And good pickpocket there by Colin Miller. Around, pass over, here's Stanley, a shot, that one blocked, trying to clear it out, Ian Cole, and he'll send it around the side boards. Here's Kesselring, trying to center it, Kerfoot, that's out of his reach. Kerfoot will wait it, trying to send it to Sergachev, cut off by Morgan Barron. Iafallo with that speed will pick it off, here's Lowry. Lowry will send it, and Vejmelka is able to get it as Sean Durzi broke up the pass. Durzi. O'Brien up to Mikhail Sergachev. He'll get it over to O'Brien again, and misses the pass to Sergachev, but he gets it back. Barrett Hayden. Oh, and Sergachev was down. He didn't even notice that, and Connor's going to come up for the Jets. Here's Gabe Vilardi. And here's Sandberg, a shot that hits something in front. And this is the dangerous line. Covey shoots, and that's blocked by Dylan Sandberg. That dangerous one-timer from Covey was blocked. And Kevin Stenlin will wait it, trying to send it back around the net. And trying to get it, here's a shot. Oh, what a stop by Hellebuyck. Off of him and then off the post. Marino shoots in, that's wide. Barrett Hayden. Here's Valimaki, will shoot it through a screen, and Hellebuyck a save. 2 shots right there for Utah. Under 3 minutes to go in the opening period as we are scoreless. This
been a great back and forth action here in Delta Center. Scheifele and Cooley. And a big hit there. Here's Perfetti to Dylan DeMello. We'll send it. Ehlers. Perfetti. Great block by Marino. And here's Logan Cooley. Cooley will wait it. And Gunther will send it. And that's out of the zone. Way out. And Valimaki will take it. Oh, and a steal. What a speed by Nikolai Ehlers. He shoots. And a stop by Karel Vejmelka. Hanging on to that. Final 33 seconds of the first period. What a steal by Nikolai Ehlers at the line, though. Yeah, that's a huge steal, trying to generate a scoring chance on the Utah goaltender, and they actually came close. Ehlers could have at least passed it to Scheifele as he was in front, but I don't think there was a passing lane to him. Michael Kesselring will wait it. Schmaltz. Ian Cole gets it to Matias Maccelli. We'll get it. Kesselring shoots, and a good block there. It did not get to the net, and that is the end of the first 20 minutes of Game 5. It is scoreless at 1. Oh, bro, the way he turns his ankle. Oh, you don't like to see that. Oh, his left ankle. Dude. Anyways, the shots at the end of the first, 6-3 in favor of the Jets. Hits are 14-7 in favor of the Jets. Time on attack, 3 minutes and 10 seconds for the Jets. 2 minutes and 48 seconds for Utah Hockey Club. Passing percentages, 83.3% for the Jets. 78.3 for Utah. But Utah leads the face-off still 3-2, which is a good advantage at least to have. But anyways, we are headed to the second of game number 5. Let's go. All right, Ovi, thank you very much, and here we go. Nick Schmaltz and Colbury. Here's Clayton Keller, so he'll send it around, and DeMello actually gets that puck and gets a blockage. Schmaltz, Sergachev, Keller shoots, and that's blocked by Colbury. And now it's Gabe Vilardi. Oh, better watch out. Here she comes, coming in. Trying to send it across, and that's broken up by Mikhail Sergachev on the pass. Goes off the back wall and caught by Nick Schmaltz. Here comes Clayton Keller. We'll send it. There's a shot stop, rebound, and Clayton Keller trying to knock it out of midair. My Wi-Fi. Oh, good. I have unlimited data. Glad you're back in. 17 minutes to go in the second already. Here comes Ehlers. The lines change for the Jets. And Scheifele will get it. Here's Ehlers to Dylan DeMello. We'll center it over to Ehlers, and he lost control of that puck. 3 Utah players on him. Waiting for Utah to get a change, and they do. And nice play, and Pochak away. Cooley gets it back, though. Here's a shot and a stop. Rebound, and Hellebuyck with 2 saves. Great chance there, but what a play by Logan Cooley to poke that puck free. And look at the records, though. Hellebuyck on 7-1. And Vejmelka is sadly on 3-2. And we'll send it. That's into the corner. Here's Kerfoot. Sandberg to Scheifele. That's Kerfoot. Or Perfetti, excuse me. Now that's Kerfoot. He's knocked down.
He'll wait it. Here's a pass in front. What a stop by Karel Vejmelka. Unreal save to keep it a scoreless hockey game. Oh man, unbelievable. Vejmelka just keeping his team in it. Look at that flash of the leather right there, but he doesn't get, he gets the glove on it, but doesn't trap it. It would have been a nice save. It would have been epic if he actually caught that. But unbelievable recovery by the Utah goaltender. He is going to be amazing in the new NHL season for 2026. Oh yeah, for sure he will. With the way that they are playing, it's just spectacular. Here's Stanley, will get it to Colin Miller, blocked and can't get it out. You gotta be careful against these Jets, so they easily hold that puck in. Appleton, and gets it. Stanley, that's blocked by his own teammate Namestnikov. And Miller will shoot, and a stop, rebound, and another block. And here comes Juuso Välimäki. And he had to pass it around. And it's collected by Hayden as Utah backs up their teammates. And Sergachev shoots, and that's wide. A 101 mile per hour one-timer. Around the netto with it. Here's Appleton. He'll send it over. Stanley, a bomb, and that breaks the stick of Sean Durzi. And here's O'Brien. Big hit by Colbray. 2-on-1 for Utah. One-timer saved by Connor Hellebuyck. Unbelievable. And better watch out. Here comes Colbray going in, and a glove save by Vejmelka. I like how the Utah players are watching around for number 88 in white with the blue visor. They easily know that this player can score goals, just like a hat trick that happened in Game 4. And Machelli will come in with speed. Here he is, and lost the puck in the last second. Great play by Josh Morrissey on the back check. And here comes Colbray once again. Will wait, shoot, and glove save by Vejmelka. At least test the goaltender out is what they're doing. Well, I mean, that's what you want to do. Mikhail Sergachev, and over to Durzi. And great pass, and here comes Cooley. Cooley will wait, and sadly gets checked. Morgan Barron, great timing. And we'll send it. Iafallo, what a stop, Karel Vejmelka. That was my day. It was all right. Thanks for asking, though. Cooley and Lowry. Ian Cole is on it. Now on to Lawson Krause. Around the net, and that's caught by Neil Pionk. Here's Alex Iafallo. And here's Sandberg. Glove saved by Vejmelka, and he'll play it to Ian Cole. Dylan Gunther will wait it. Again, here's Krause, waiting it. Schmaltz, Krause, waiting it. Kesselring, fires, and a blocker stop by Hellebuyck. Kesselring will wait it, space himself, deflected in front. That was Gunther who tipped it, and a stop for Connor Hellebuyck twice. Here's Nick Schmaltz and Mark Scheifele. Schmaltz went with the draw win. Here's a shot and a save made there, and gets it loose. And here comes Cole Perfetti.
And we'll get it. Trying to send it to Scheifele and intercepted. Great plays at the right time. Here we go. Nick Schmaltz will send it over. Intercepted and just wide. Here's a chance. One-timer. Oh, at the post. Rebound in. Hellebuyck recovers and stops Clayton Keller. 2 chances for the Utah captain to try and get the lead for his team. But unbelievable game it is. Going to the third period with the Utah season on the line. The Jets looking to advance to the to the Western Conference Final. All right, Ovi, I'll give you the stats. All right, thank you very much. Shots were 9-8 for Utah after that period. Total shots combined of 14 for the Jets, 12 for the HC, Utah HC. Hits are 29 Winnipeg. Sorry, hits, excuse me. No problem. My day was also all right, but currently dealing with a bit of a headache. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Hits are 29-12 in favor of the Jets. Time on attack. Oh, that is a close one. That is within, I think, 5 seconds, I think it is. Oh, wait, no, sorry, no. That's not even close to 5 seconds. That is about, I think that is about 9 seconds apart. Yeah, that's 9 seconds apart. So the Jets on 6:17 and 6:08 for Utah. Passing percentages, the teams are doing well. Utah did passing better. Oh, there's only one game gonna be. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. There's only one game for each series gonna be played tonight. Yeah. All right. Anyways, passing percentages 87.2% for the Jets. Utah did better in that period on their passing with 75.3% for them. Face-off wins 9-4 in favor of Utah. Here we go for the third period. Will this go to overtime, or will we have a regulation winner? Let's find out. You're absolutely right, OV, and here we go. The Utah season on the line. 20 minutes to go, or probably extra. Let's find out. And Josh Morrissey will take it. Almost lost the puck there. Connor. And here comes the dangerous one. Getting around. Oh, nice move. And great play by Mikhail Sergachev. Impressive defenseman he is. Yeah, he is a great defenseman. Always reads that play well. Here's Keller. Blocker stop by Connor Hellebuyck. And Sergachev. Jersey shoots it. That's one of the goal. Oh my gosh. The Jets are building on hits. One timer, that's blocked, and DeMelo's gonna come in. Here comes Dylan DeMelo. He's not gonna take the risk of it. And that pass goes around the boards. And that is just held in by Josh Morrissey, who will shoot off the goalpost. That close to giving the Jets the first goal. And getting a one-timer, and they score! Neil Pionk with his second on the postseason, and Winnipeg on their clinching game has struck first in Game 5. Oh man, after all those great saves by Karel Vejmelka, and there's a bit of screening here by Michelli, I think, if we can get a good look here. Who screens him? Oh, Clayton Keller does. The Utah captain, Clayton Keller, screens his own goaltender. That's not one that you would like to see from a team that has played so well. Indeed, against honestly one of the best teams in the playoffs right now. Cooley will send it in deep. Send it, and one-timer, good stop by Hellebuyck. And Nikolai Ehlers will come in. We'll center it. We'll get it to Perfetti. What a stop by Vejmelka with the glove. The Jets on smart passing, just like the Panthers are. You've seen a bunch of their passing plays. The Jets are kind of similar. And getting it, here's a shot and a save by Vejmelka, and he will not take the risk of passing the puck. Well, Vejmelka did look skyward after he gave up that first goal, and look at that great save with the glove. Deflects it into the corner. Here's one more look at it. Oh my goodness, just is able to get that glove on it, just spreads himself out. Right there, just at the tip of the glove. He's able to go in full splits to make that amazing save. Namestnikov and Cooley. And it's won by Cooley. Utah looking for the tying goal. Utah has tons of speed and intercepted by Nino Niederreiter. They will come in. Appleton shoots it off the blocker of Karel Vejmelka. And here comes Logan Cooley trying to get around. Here he comes. 2-on-1 Utah. And a safe rebound off the outside of the net by Gunther. And trying to get it. Here's Cooley shooting. Oh, off the pipe. Logan Cooley just about had the tying goal for his team. Oh, man. Yeah, that was for sure going to be a goal, but I think Hellebuyck gets a piece of it, and it gets a hit on the pipe. Oh man, that was it right there. And trying to send it in front, that tips off the stick of Ian Cole, I believe. And sending it out. Here comes a 4-on-2, 3-on-2. Here's a pass. Oh, and that goes off a skate. And it's caught by the Jets. And back it goes. Oh, and Covray was almost on a break. And taken away by Kesselring. Will send it up to Ian Cole. Ian Cole will take it. Will give it over. Almost lost the puck. Being attacked there by Kyle Connor. Takes it. Good backup there by Cole. There's a one-timer glove save by Connor Hellebuyck. 7:07 to go in the third. The Jets are looking for a second consecutive. The Jets are looking for a second consecutive game to clinch a series win, as to be a shutout, because they shut out the Nashville Predators in Game 7 of that first round series. Dursey, O'Brien shooting blocked. Logan Stanley. And then up it goes Cole Perfetti. Under 6 minutes to go here. And trying to go off of the goaltender. Oh, and Ehlers on the take. Here's a shot, and Vejmelka makes a save and hanging on to that. 5:04 to go now. The Jets are looking to advance to the Western Conference Final for the first time in franchise history. And Morrissey will shoot. That's a wide shot. And Appleton misses the net. That will kill a couple of seconds off the clock, as Utah wants to get that puck quickly. And trying to send it in front. Great save by Vejmelka. Here comes Utah. Mikhail Sergachev. Around the net, Kevin Stenlund will wait it. And a one-timer. They score! Sean Dursey has tied it! And the crowd goes wild on
the biggest goal of Game 5. And the Jets will not get a shutout for a clinching game if this is one. And the reaction of the coach and the Utah bench, unreal. After all, have they tried to try and beat Hellebuyck, and Sean Durzi has done just that. And here we go. Under 3 minutes, 2:45 to go in the period. Gabe Velarde will get it over behind the net, and here's almost lost that one. Here's a 2-on-2. Utah trying to come in. Here's a chance. Across. Oh, what a stop! You gotta be kidding me, Connor Hellebuyck. Spectacular to keep it a 1-1 tie. One-timer, and that one blocked into the corner. And here's Kyle Connor. We'll get it. Here comes Culver. Shooting, and cannot allow her to get an open opportunity. And here's Sandberg, a blast, and that's blocked by Clayton Keller. Marino's gonna come in. Jets are on a change. There's a chance, and intercepted by Perfetti. 28 seconds left in the third. Mark Scheifele will come up. Using the boards, so with that, just past Ehlers on that play. Close. Here's Cooley, Valimaki. 9 seconds. And here's a shot and a stop by Connor Hellebuyck. He's not going to play it to stay secure of his surroundings. Seems like we are going to go to extra time, but one more face-off that Utah must win. And they don't. We are headed to extra time here in Game 5. Oh boy. This is going to be nerve-wracking for these Utah fans, as Sean Durzi has forced overtime. The biggest goal in this building by far. The Utah HC, the Utah Hockey Club, looking to keep their season alive over the underrated Winnipeg Jets, who are just unbeatable. All right, and the shots after that third period, 8-7 in favor of Utah. Shots total, though, the Jets 21, Utah 20. Hits, Winnipeg 45, Utah 20. Time on attack, 9 minutes and 8 seconds for Utah, and the Jets on almost 9 minutes with 8 minutes and 52 seconds. Passing percentages, 82.1%, just 0.2 lower. Well, just 0.2 ahead on percentage than a Utah, who has 72.3. But anyways, let's head to overtime. Oh, and the faceoffs are 13-8. I forgot to mention that. Here we go. Can the Jets advance, or will Utah keep their season alive? We will see to find out. Schmaltz and Culver on this faceoff. Won by Nick Schmaltz, and here we go. Utah must play this smart. Knocked down, and and here comes the Jets early. Oh, gotta watch out. Here we go. Going in, he shoots, and great save by Vejmelka, and plays it out to Durzi. Nick Schmaltz, 3-on-2 Utah. And Schmaltz will play it around, but it goes to nobody. And Machelli dodges that. Durzi to win it, and that one blocked. And here's Machelli shooting, and a stop, Connor Hellebuyck. Oh, man. You just know it's intense when you see it. And Clayton Keller shoots it down. Oh, that was blocked. Machelli, Sergachev, that one was blocked. And Culver gets up there.
Gabe Velarde. Velarde will wait it. Going behind the net. Here's Dylan DeMello. He shoots it. That was blocked, and Michelli gets the loose puck. In Utah's first season of Ovi's NHL, they're looking to keep it alive as they are down 3-1 in the series. Dylan Gunther had the puck and lost it. Great poke check by Cole Perfetti. They're trying to get it in one-timer and could not take it. Oh, and here's a chance for Scheifele. He shoots it and trying to get a rebound off the padding. And that was kind of a dangerous pass by the Utah goaltender. Here comes Dylan Gunther shooting and stopped by Hellebuyck. Nikolai Ehlers will get it down. Here's Neil Pionk. We'll center it. We'll get it over. Perfetti one-timer and flashing the leather is Karel Vejmelka. Utah could pull off a upset. Yeah, I mean, the Jets are a good team, man. They're a good team this year. Logan Stanley, Appleton, and Colin Miller shoots in. Great save, Karel Vejmelka hanging on. We are approaching the 10th minute mark of the first overtime. Who can win it? And Utah wins the draw. Juuso Valimaki will take it down. And he takes a hit. I think it was kind of a bad hit. Oh, and they throw it in on Karel Vejmelka. It's not going to be a shot, though. And kind of a bad read there for Colin, for Kerfoot. And here's Appleton. He'll dump it around. Niederreiter gets it. Here's a shot and a stop off Logan Stanley. Great stick by Nick Butstad. And that goes out of the zone. And look out, Sean Durzi coming in. Here's a shot and glove stop Connor Hellebuyck. Who knows when this game is gonna end, dude? I know, right? It's gonna be a intense few overtimes here. And here's Sean Durzi, lost control on a great stick check by one of the Jets players. And great play by Butstad. Here's Sean Durzi. And gets a one-timer, and the ref almost in the way of that shot. And here's Durzi. Trying to get down low. Oh, and Appleton's got it. Here comes Nemesnikov. He shoots it, and that almost got through. Nick Schmaltz will send it. Here comes Matthias Michelli. Michelli will wait it. Across, they score! Mikhail Sergachev keeps the Utah season alive. And we're going to Game 6 in Winnipeg. Mikhail Sergachev's first on the postseason is the OT winner. Oh man, you cannot ask for a bigger win than that. Sean Durzi forced this game to overtime, and the winning goal from Mikhail Sergachev to make this go to Game 6 in Winnipeg. If we could imagine the imaginable, if Utah can come all the way back from 3-1 down to win the series, what will happen? I have no idea. That'll be probably the biggest win in the history of an expansion team. It will be unbelievable. Well, that is going to do it for an impressive game. And we will see you in Game 6 in Winnipeg. Utah with a big win, but they need to do it a couple more times to keep themselves alive. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in Game 6 coming up soon. Oh my gosh, Chad, that was incredible. I know, right, Silver? Unreal. How did Sergachev even get a touch on that? Hold on. Oh, where's this guy? I need to see this. Is this him? No, that's Clayton Keller. Where's Sergachev? He's right here. Okay, I want to see how he touches this. How he touches the puck. I need the angle. Let's see. He's going to get it from like this angle, I think. He's going to get there. Oh, and DeMello almost blocked that too. Did he? Is he? Yeah, he was close to blocking that, but Sergachev just got it wide enough to get it by his blocker side. Wow. What a way to end a 5th game to keep a team's season alive. That is unreal. All right. Here we go. The moment we have all been waiting for. For the first time since 2023. This could go a reverse way or the same way it did before. But this time, the Golden Knights are defending champions against the Kraken. But the Golden Knights were not champs in 2023, though. They were champs in 2024. So this is going to be intense. Here we go. Game 5. The champs, the VGK, against the Seattle Kraken. And the Kraken are going to put up a battle. Like I said. All right. The coordinate. Grubauer was in net 2 years ago. All right. Here we go. This is a big game right here. I'm going to do the Battle of Florida too. Don't worry, chat. I'll do one more game before the end of the stream. Welcome to Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington. As we are all set for Game 5 in Climate Pledge Arena. The defending champs are looking to advance to the Western Conference Final for the 2nd straight season. And going early, and Jared McCann, an early shot, is stopped by Belanger. Here comes Jack Eichel, in early, and a stop from Joey Decord, trying to get the crowd hyped up early. That's on goal, and McCann, Montour. Here's Jordan Everly. Everly passing across, scores! Brandon Montour gets Seattle going early. Just 2 minutes in, 1-0 for the home side. Well, that's an unlucky one. It's going to hit Ivan Barbashev as he goes to cross the net to try and block a pass across. Pietrangelo is already trying to do that though. But I get Barbashev is trying to block off the passing to Burakovsky, but you just cannot go into the net though, because that what causes that goal. As Montour is in the top of the slot, waiting for that pass to come to him. Roll, Seattle gets the early one. Here's another one, and that one blocked by Pietrangelo. Noah Hannafin, Holtz, coming up. Here's a chance, shot, and Soul denied by Decord. And trying to get in front, Larson gets it to Jaden Schwartz. Trying to get it up, Pietrangelo lost that. Soul. Darkness Soul will shoot it, and not bad of a shot as that nearly found the short side. Yeah, Darkness Soul has that great snipe ability of a shot. Larson off the boards, and that will be icing. Oh, never mind. Soul is there. I did not want to make that unfair, unfortunately. That was kind of awkward.
I don't know how he was still there. And White Cloud misses that. Oh, sorry, they're saying he touched it, so no icing. Ty Cartier, Beniers, and Shea Theodore around, and here's Cartier across, and Belanger, a big stop right there off of Matty Beniers. Mahora down low, but Tanner Pearson gets the interception. Shea Theodore, the pass up, Carlson scores! William Carlson, and the Champs are on the board with his 4th on the postseason. A big goal right there for the VGK as they want to get in this game. Does not matter if it's home or away. You gotta keep the pressure going, and they just go in the zone and just get a simple play. As William Carlson buries this blocker side on Joey DeCord. A good one for the Golden Knights to start this game. Well, look at you, Darkness off 4th place in points. Not bad. Montour, who had the first goal of the game, he's checked. Dorofeev, Brett Howden. Dorofeev. Howden, and we'll send it over. McNabb firing and stopped by DeCord, going around the net. Andre Burakovsky's gonna come in. Here he is, sitting in. McCann lost the puck. And here comes Dorofeev. Nick Waugh will get it across, and DeCord, a big stop off Pavel Dorofeev, looking to get Vegas the lead. And Vegas, after they have scored that goal, they have just been getting pressure on. Seattle doing a great job of getting hits defensively, and they've been doing a great job already so far. It's only the first period though. Here's Shane Wright, Rasmus Kapari. We'll send it. Montour firing and sticked aside by Belanger. Going around the net. Dowling will get it across to Brandon McNabb, and he intercepted that. Here's Kapari, lost control. Good hit by McNabb defensively. Incredible defenseman that Brandon McNabb is. He read those 2 plays perfectly to get those interceptions. Barbashev, White Cloud shot, and DeCord stops that. Already 6:37 to go, opening period in Game 5. If Seattle can force a comeback just like they almost did 2 years ago, this time they have home ice advantage. That is true, they do have home ice advantage. And it's a big opportunity for them if they can force a Game 7 just like 2023. Olofsson, here's White Cloud, blocked. And here's a shot by Pearson off the blocker and out. The defending champs looking to keep their championship protected. And here's Darkness Soul behind the net. And that pass is broken up. And will they win the race? Kapokako. Here he is. What a great defensive play. Not sure who that was, but that was amazing. And Beniers will come up. Beniers will have to pass it around. Darkness Soul will end up getting that. And knocked down by Adam Larson. Cartier. And caught by Shea Theodore. Zach Whitecloud. Alexander Holtz. Lost the puck there. Alexiak. Tolvanen. And not almost out of his reach. Petrangelo. Hurdle. And he almost dodged the hit there. And is captured by Jaden Schwartz. He comes in late. And that miss Alexiak. Montour, the opening goal of the game. And gets a one-timer blocked by Noah Hannafin. And getting a shot and stopped by Belanger twice before the period ends. It is a 1-1 tie so far after the first 20 minutes. Brendan Montour opened the scoring 2 minutes in, but then 8 minutes in, William Carlson tied it. All right, and the shots after that first period: Vegas 9, 6 Seattle. Hits are 13 Vegas, 9 Seattle. Time on attack, just 2 seconds apart. 2:49 for Seattle, 2:47 for Vegas. Passing percentages, Seattle's not doing good with 65.9%. Vegas doing well on 80.4%. And Seattle has every face-off win so far. Here we go for the second period. All right, Ovi, thank you very much, and here we go for the next 2 periods. Eichel and McCann, won by Eichel. Pietrangelo will dump it in first thing. Well, that's the normal thing that teams do, is dump the puck into the zone to try and get some pressure. And here comes Burakovsky in. And lost the puck. Here comes Jack Eichel. Second breakaway. Eichel stopped by DeCord. The second breakaway of the game for Jack Eichel. He's stopped as well. Here's a shot, stop, rebound. And in the corner. Trying to get it out, and that's forced by Eichel to grab it as he comes back. DeCord will make the glove stop. And here comes McCann, slowed down by Montour. And in the zone is Alexiak. And we'll get it across to Burakovsky, stopped by Belanger, lost where the puck was. And he's able to check his equipment, and he's able to cover. Hurdle and Stevenson. Won by Hurdle. And out goes Soul. Soul's gonna go in. Here he comes, and he's checked down by Jamie Alexiak, the big guy. And that is Stevenson, can't hold it in. And it's Hurdle to Soul, he shoots it, and good stop there from Joey DeCord. Gotta get it down low. Here's Soul to Whitecloud, blocked and into the corner. And Whitecloud will send it over. Trying to get it across. He can't get it. Open net there for Holtz. Just couldn't get it. And here comes Tolvanen. Larson passing on to Schwartz. Across, and Stevenson can't connect. Stevenson against his former team. Won the Stanley Cup with Vegas last season. And that will force a face-off to Belanger's right. Oh man, some great back and forth action. Oh, big hit there by Soul on defenseman Adam Larson. There's the records. Belanger on 7-2. DeCord on 4-2. Tanner Pearson. Brandon McNabb trying to send it back, and that's a hard pass back into the Vegas zone. And here's Nicholas Hague trying to get it to the point, but that will not reach. Here's McNabb down low. Pearson shot stop, rebound, and it's caught by Cartier. Capo Caco. Josh Mahora. Across, Dowling shot, and stopped by Belanger. And he'll get in front, self rebound. Dowling 2 chances. Soul's not playing around. Soul is stepping up, man. Some big hits so far in this game that Vegas she just keeps throwing at the Kraken. Shane Wright and Wall won by the Golden Knights. Wall comes in. Pavel Dorofeyev will shoot that. Good block there by the stick of Vince Dunn. Kapari, big hit there. Here's Justin Dowling. And he'll send it. One-timer blocked. I think so. Yes, it was blocked. And Burakovsky. And that's dumped in. No icing. And Eberle will hold it. Will center it over. Gets a one-timer block. And McCann can't reach for it to get that puck loose. Vince Dunn. And that's out of the reach of Montour. And it's back in Seattle territory. Burakovsky. And slowed down there. Eichel coming in. Jack Eichel. Stone. And he gets checked. Theodore. Here's Barbashev. That's off the glove or missed the net. Here's Stone. Gets hit. Stone. Shot. Scores! Ivan Barbashev gets the tip. That's his second on the playoffs. And Vegas has the lead. A great job, first of all, by Jack Eichel to hold the zone. And it just makes this play happen. And Stone is able to get in a perfect position. And he is not usually at the point to get a shot, but he's able to get to the outside. And a great tip right there by Ivan Barbashev to give the Knights the lead late here in the second. Belanger has played well. Let's see if he can hang on to this lead for his team. Here's Eichel's shot, and Decord will stop that. He plays it. Here's Stevenson. Here's Alexiak. Nice move, and lost control of the puck. Shea Theodore. Jack Eichel misses that, and is that icing? No, it isn't. Larson, Schwartz, Tolvanen. He'll wait for a teammate. Larson scores! Well, that didn't take long after the Golden Knights got the lead. This time Seattle ties it. And that's the second time this game that it's a one-timer goal for the Kraken. And this one, kind of a screen in front by Holtz. And it just goes by the glove, and Belanger goes down after this goal for some reason. And it's won by Beniers. Ty Cartier, here's Beniers, a shot, it goes high. And Soul's on it. Oh, what a move by Soul. Here he comes. He gets a shot, and that would have been nice if he actually scored that. Yeah, it would have been. He has not really had he has had a tough postseason, but he still makes great plays. It does not matter if he scores goals or not. He just makes them look clean. And a stop by Decord to end the period. Vegas and Seattle know each other well. For real. Well, that is the end of the second. To you, OV, for the stats. All right, thank you very much. Shots at the end of that, 9-6 in favor of Vegas. Oh, wow, the shots were the same after both periods. Wow. Wait a minute. Wait, no, hold on. Oh, yeah, okay, it is. Okay, I was kind of confused there. But how are the shots 18-12? The shots should be the same. After the second period, yeah. Okay, that's kind of confusing. Hits, by the way, 28-21 in favor of Vegas. Time on attack, 5.5 minutes for the Kraken, 5:05 for Vegas. Passing percentages, 76.1% for Vegas, 74.4% for Seattle. The face-off wins 7-5 in favor of Seattle. And let's head for the third. Let's see who will win this game. Will Vegas advance, or will Seattle make it a 3-2 series? Let's find out.
Indeed, we will find out after these 20 minutes, or maybe extra time. And here we go in the third period of Game 5. And here's Montour trying to put it in front, and that did not work. Here's a shot, goes into the side wall. And Eichel, Noah Hanifin, Barbashev, Mark Stone. He'll pass it around. Montour is there. Jaron McCann will dump it in. And took it by Burakovsky. And Pietrangelo will regain possession for his team. Jack Eichel looking for a third breakaway, probably. Nope. Here's Eichel centering it. Here's Pietrangelo, stop. Rebound. Oh, Stone was right there for the taking. And he could not bury it. Hanifin, he'll get it back. One player changes for the Golden Knights. Stone will, and he shoots off the goalpost. White Cloud, Stone. Jack Eichel, as Vegas on the pressure. And that almost goes out. Here's a shot, that was stopped. Here's Shea Theodore down low, and it will send it. Here comes Jordan Eberle, he's out of gas, and he can't get a clean break. Jordan Eberle out of gas. Burakovsky blocked, I think. Could not tell. Here's Holtz. Shea Theodore, nice move. Stevenson. And here comes Adam Larson, a blast, and Belanger fights that off easily. He'll play it out. Oh, and a giveaway by Soul. Getting it. One-timer blocked by Holtz. And trying to get it. Here's a shot. Tolvanen misfired as McNabb on the back check. One-timer, another block. That time it was Thomas Hertl. And White Cloud will come in. Around. Here's a shot. Glove stop to Cord. And he hangs on for the whistle. Oh man, what great chances for the Kraken. As Larson, after that, Eeli Tolvanen gets a good chance. Right there, you can see the left of your screen there that Tolvanen just loses his balance after the great defensive check behind by Brandon McNabb. Here comes Ty Cartier. Cartier tries out, rebound, what a stop! Belanger, unbelievable! But he turns it over. And Beniers behind the net. Here's Kapokako, Cartier, but taken over by Nicholas Hague. And McNabb will bring it in. Shot stop and the rebound off the post on the side of the net. That close for Vegas to get the lead. And here's Matty Beniers. Beniers will wait it around the boards, but no one there. Carlson to Pearson. Nicholas Hague. Carlson will send it. Olofsson's shot, that was stopped. And Justin Dowling. And that's not going to be icing as that puck is slowed to the end boards. And here comes Victor Olofsson. We'll get it across, and Carlson stopped. Under 6 minutes to go. Here in the third, Riker Evans shooting, great glove stop. Belanger hanging on to that. The next game up next after this is the Battle of Florida, Game 5. The Florida Panthers looking to advance to the Eastern Conference Final for the second straight year. Well, they're battling for that Stanley Cup. They know it. And gets a one-timer, scores! Rasmus Kupari! That is his first Stanley Cup playoff goal! And McCracken, late in the period, had the lead. Just under 5 minutes left. Oh, that's a big goal right there for the Kraken. And Vegas, oh, and it hits the blocker of Belanger. He was trying to block it into the corner. You'll see it right there as Belanger gets the blocker up to tries to get it wide into the corner. But it's going to hit it and deflect underneath him. And Vegas is in a situation now. Second lead of the game for the Seattle Kraken. And good interception by Dorofeev to keep an eye on that. Waugh. Here's McCann. Gets it to Burakovsky. Will send it. And Jordan Eberle did not hesitate to shoot that. McCann and Waugh. 3.5 to go, third period. Vince Dunn. Brendan Montour. Trying to get it on. Here's a shot. Stopped by Belanger. And here comes a chance here. Going in. And a chance. Scores! Nick Waugh has tied it. Oh man, after that 3-on-1 break, Seattle kind of knew they messed up. Montour's the only one back. It's going to cause a 2-on-0. And Nicholas Waugh barely has room to bury that. Like, you'll see how much room he has. A great passing play. And let's see. Yeah, almost on the goal line. That probably almost would have hit the post. And there's the reaction from the Vegas bench and their head coach, Bruce Cassidy, and the assistant coach, I believe that is. What an intense Game 5 this has turned into. Vegas does not give up, like they all say. And Theodore's going to come in. Barbashev, blocker stopped by Decord. Setting it around the boards. Tolvanen getting it to Schwartz. Good hit there by Shea Theodore. That's a good defenseman. And here comes Alexiak. Final minute, third period. Lost control. Tolvanen trying to send it. Alexiak in front. Scores! Jaden Schwartz sneaks it through. And Seattle's got the lead back with under a minute to go in the third. And another break for Vegas, and sadly for Shea Theodore, he does not expect Jaden Schwartz to go behind him here. And it sneaks through the 7-hole of Belanger. An unfortunate one there. And the reaction of the Seattle bench. Oh man, unbelievable. Seattle is not far away from winning it. They just need to survive 49 seconds. And they win the draw. Getting it, Chandler Stevenson. Trying to score a winning goal against his former team. And Tolvanen. Stolen by Eichel. Here's Barbashev. Here's a shot. Glove save to Cord. Hanging on with 31 seconds to go. McCann. And Soul sending it across, and that's wide. Soul trying to get this game even. Andre Burakovsky, good check, but Pietrangelo dumps it into his own zone. Eberle's gonna win the race. Getting it across, and that one blocked by Soul. I don't think Soul was intention to block that. Decord is gonna hold it with 5 seconds left. Stevenson and Hurdle. Here's a chance. Shea Theodore to Whitecloud. Blocked rebound. And the Kraken done it. Their season is still alive. Game 6 going to Vegas. Seattle for the second straight year will force Game 6 with the Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh, this is turning into a series now.
Well, like we said, the Kraken don't give up. Neither do Vegas. We will see you in Game 6 in Seattle tomorrow. But next up is the Florida Panthers and the Lightning. The Panthers looking to advance to the conference final with a win.
Like, I might doubt it. Like, I kind of might doubt that game and just say that the Panthers might do it. Like you know how Florida is. Like, they learned some lessons after their loss to the Golden Knights in last year's Stanley Cup final. Who knows if we might get a second straight Stanley Cup final with Vegas and Florida. That would be nice, but I don't think so. All right, here we go. The Panthers and the Lightning, Game 5. This is a big game right here. All right. All right, it is 3-2 series for two of the Western series. Oh my God. Okay. Florida and Tampa Bay, game number 5. And Florida won game 5 against Ottawa, so hopefully, so let's see. I'm not sure why I said hopefully. Let's see if they can do it again. I'm not cheering for nobody, like. And yes, I may have, and yes, chat, I know I have my own character, like, on the Panthers, but I don't really care. I'm still not cheering for any team. Not cheering for nobody. Just so we can make it fair. All right, here we go. Game 5, Florida and Tampa Bay, the Battle of Florida. The Panthers are looking for their 8th win. Wow. Like, they're an unbelievable team.
Welcome to Sunrise, Florida at the Amroy Bank Arena. The Florida Panthers are looking to advance to the Eastern Conference Final for the second straight season. Here we go. Barkov in point. And Game 5 is underway. And an early big hit by Erik Cernak. Man, I'll get the energy going for your team early. I like that from Erik Cernak. And here's a chance, and Barkov stumbled, but he gets the puck back. He'll put it in the corner. Tkachuk, Forsling, Barkov, Forsling, switching with Barkov. Here's Ekblad, glove stop, Vasilevsky for the first shot of the game, and held by Vasilevsky. Already 2 minutes and 6 seconds in to this opening period. And here's Forsling. And that scores! It's the captain, Barkov, with his 5th of these playoffs. And Florida is up 1-0 early. Well, this is an earlier goal than last round's Game 5, where Over the Beast ended that game with 19 seconds left. But a great tip by Sasha Barkov. Right there, post and in. How beautiful. What a tip. Florida already having the confidence in them. And look at Culver, 10 goals on the postseason, and Barkov is in the top 8, it looked like there. And Braden Point will try to get it deep. Ekblad around and send it over. In front! And Bobrovsky, a big stop to keep it out for the first Tampa Bay shot. And here we go with Matthew Tkachuk for the Florida Panthers in the top 8. And around the net, and that's forced out as a hard pass around the boards. Here's Ryan McDonough, now over to Hagel. Beast, a good poke check. And Hagel will get it, and good interception there. Beast is on it, 2-on-1 with Forsling. Here comes Beast, won't shoot it. He's looking for it, and he's stopped by Vasilevsky, and hanging on with Marchand standing in front. Bennett wins it against Sorelli, and Lundell had the puck pickpocketed off him. Cam Atkinson on the steal. Atkinson gets it back, but it's Sam Bennett who takes control. Here comes Anton Lundell. Nick Perbix on the dump-in chase. And here comes Esimel. He's in! Saved by Bobrovsky. He had lots of speed and probably almost had no time whatsoever. And Boquist shot blocked. Going around the boards with it. Nate Schmid. Rodriguez. Boquist. Here's a shot by Bennett, and that one took it away. Boquist. And it's Anton Lundell. Here's Nick Paul with it. And Nico Mikkola will take over. Matthew Tkachuk. And Mikkola, one-timer, and stopped there by Vasilevsky. Trying to go in front with the chance that Reinhart couldn't get his stick in front. And a good pass to Jake Gensel. Nice move, but good back check there by Dmitry Kulikov. And Sam Reinhart will come in. Reinhart, save rebound in front, and Hedman will clear the way. Nice move, and he goes in, and great move by Braden Point, one of the skilled ones on the Lightning. Some physicality going crazy here in Emirates Bank Arena this far into the period. And here's a shot, glove saved by Bobrovsky. I don't know if there was a screen in front, but he saw it. Luosterainen and Glendening, and it's one. Here comes A.J. Greer, and we'll send it over. Gustav Forsling scores! Gustav Forsling, his 4th of the playoffs, and it's 2-0 Florida in Game 5. He is somehow able to get a nice wrister. He aims it perfectly, right by the glove of Andrei Vasilevsky. There's no screen in front. Maybe Chernak may have caused a distraction, but John Cooper's not enjoying this. Well, here's Glenn Denning and Luosterainen. Mitchell Chafee knocked down. Here's a break. Luosterainen! And he got checked from behind. Great defensive play by Ryan McDonough, the veteran. And getting it. Here's a shot tipped by Chafee in front. And Bobrovsky somehow is able to glove that. Braden Point and Carter Verhaeghe. And here's Braden Point. Gonna get it, blocked by Beast. And here comes the Panthers. Verhaeghe behind the net. Marchand will handle that. And Beast in the corner to take care of that, and he gets it. Passing across. Dmitry Kulikov, and Beast looking for a tip, but he missed it. And getting it, Beast just missing the pass, and that will miss wide. And is that icing? No, it isn't. Kulikov is with it though. Beast, he'll dodge around him, and trying to get it on goal. And here's a shoot toward the net, and Beast a good chance, and trying to look for his second construction. And here's a 2-on-1 for Tampa Bay. One-timer, missed the net by Kucherov. And trying to get it, Kucherov, he's checked. Great play there. And Gensel. And here's Hedman, and his shot was stopped. And around the net. Final minute of this opening period. Beast is out of gas. He'll get it to Kulikov. What a pass to him. And here's Lundell, kicked out by Vasilevsky. And to the net, could not get it. And that will end the first period. The Panthers up 2-0 to start off this game 5. This goal by Gustav Forsling made it a 2-goal lead for Florida. All right, and here we go with the shots of 11-6 in favor of the Panthers. Hits are even at 14. Time on attack, 3 minutes and 42 seconds for the Panthers. 2 minutes and 9 seconds for the Lightning. Passing percentages, 81.3% for the Panthers, 75.8% for the Lightning. Face-off wins, 5-4 Tampa. Well, 5-4 in favor of Tampa, excuse me. All right, second period, let's go. All right, OV, that was quick, but thank you very much. Here we go with the second period of this game, and won by the Panthers to start it. And going to find Barkov a chance, and early save for Vasilevsky. And offside is Jake Gensel. Okay, that looked like he didn't even touch him, but by his reaction though. 45 seconds into the second period. And here's Erik Cernak, and here's Kucherov. Big hit on point, and Kucherov. And great play by Aaron Ekblad. He gets it up. Here's Barkov. Losing control of it. Great play there. And here comes Braden Point. He'll get it. And a save by Bobrovsky. Off of Nikita Kucherov. And Jake Gensel will send it in. And Beast will handle it. And almost offside by McDonough, he'll dump it in. And here's Carter Verhaeghe. Now it's Marchand. Good blockage there, and McDonough, for some reason, did not go for the puck. And intercepted there, and
caught up. Here's Brandon Hagel. Hagel will come in and trying to center it, and that one intercepted. Carter Verhage on the redirect. And here's Beast. He shoots in. A stop there. Cam Atkinson. Great play by Beast on the play. And here's a shot by Lundell, blocked. Boquist over the net. How did that miss that high? It must have been tipped by a broken stick. There's the records. Bobrovsky 7-2, Vasilevsky 5-5. Went to a 7-game series with the Buffalo Sabres in the first round. And actually that doesn't make sense how it's 5-5. And gives it a one-timer. Bobrovsky a save and a dangerous pass by Bob. And he'll dump it into the zone, and that will be outside the line. Eric Chernak, Hedman, Nick Paul on the zone entry. Good hustle by Sam Bennett. And a trick pass, and Hedman off the boards. Will get it to Nick Paul. Nick Paul will center it. And Simone, good save. Trying to get it back. Moser shot, good save by Bobrovsky. And Sam Bennett once again, great pass around the end boards. Here's Dmitry Kulikov shot. Good rebound wide by AJ Greer. And here's Mikkola blocked. And trying to get it down low. Oh, and on Vasilevsky, it hit something, and that one is held by him. 16-10, the shots in favor of Florida. Great hit there by Zemgus Girgensons there on Dmitry Kulikov. And here's Chaffee as he dumps it in. Here comes Gustav Forsling. And getting it, Tkachuk shoots it, and a stop there by Vasilevsky. Here's Ekblad will get it back to the point. He'll switch spots with him. Ekblad a drive, and that's into the side wall. He's got Tkachuk with him there. Ekblad, a blast, and that's wide, and out it goes. And here comes a chance. Glenn Denning is there. Chaffee. Intercepted by AJ Greer. And here's a chance here. And intercepted Aaron Ekblad. Another defenseman intercepting a pass. Nick Perbix. Great pass. 3-on-1 for Tampa Bay. Here's Glendening and a stop by Bobrovsky. He'll play it out again. And a turnover. Barkov. Ekblad will reset for the Panthers real quickly. Here's Tkachuk as he sends it around. Barkov. And he'll send it. Boquist shot blocked in front of the net. Trying to send it out, and here's a chance. Kucherov will get it. Here's Kucherov, and a save by Bobrovsky. Point was right there looking for the taking, but Bobrovsky will not play it this time. Matthew Tkachuk is tied with Timo Meier for 6th place in hits with 50. Stick lifted twice there. One-timer, and Bobrovsky a save again. 4.4 on the clock. The Florida Panthers looking for a second straight shutout in Game 5s. And that will do it for the second period. As they dump it down, the crowd is loving it so far. They are 20 minutes away from the Eastern Conference Final.
All right, and the total shots, the shots after that period, 7-7. Combined shots of 18-13 in favor of the Panthers. Hits are 28-21 in favor of the Lightning. Time on attack, 7 minutes and 6 seconds for the Panthers. Just past 3.5 minutes for the Lightning with 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Passing percentages, 81% for the Panthers, 76.1% for the Lightning. And the Lightning have the face-off win lead of 8-7. Here we go for the third period. Let's see if the Lightning can get some pressure and get back in this. Indeed, we have to see something from the Lightning. They don't want to go home with no goals. They want something. Hedman up the boards, and here comes Point. Saved by Bobrovsky. Just 53 seconds into the period. Braden Point and Alexander Barkov. Aaron Ekblad. Here's Sam Reinhart. And sending it in. Great save, Vasilevsky off Matthew Tkachuk. Last time Matthew Tkachuk scored, I think, was the Ottawa series. I don't think he has scored since then. And Ekblad, a good shot, and the 20th shot of the game for Florida. Wants to switch spots. That's off a skate. Reinhart, stopped by Vasilevsky. Barkov there, no rebound. Victor Hedman up the boards to Nikita Kucherov. He'll put it around. And no one is there. Picked up by Darren Radish. He'll try to come in between the Florida defense. He does dodge by two of them. Trying to go in front and intercepted. And a bad pass by Hedman forces the Panthers to come back. Cirelli, and that's taken away, and Beast is on the ice. He just hopped on. And Beast will wait it. Center it to Boquist. Glove save. Vasilevsky hanging on to that. We are near the midway point of this third period. Still 2-0 Florida. Anthony Cirelli and Carter Verhaeghe. And it's won by the Lightning. Caught up there by Cirelli. They're trying to go in front. Oh, what a trick. But they can't beat Bobrovsky. Oh man, I thought the Lightning for sure would have scored there. Bobrovsky was quick to react on that one. And we'll take it over. Moser's shot blocked by Marchand. And Marchand will take the puck up. Here comes Schmid. Nate Schmid. Good save by Vasilevsky, hanging on to that. Paul and Bennett, and it's won by Schmid. That one blocked. Lundell across to Connor Sheary, broken up. And now here's Esimo, and trying to get one on net. That doesn't go. Herbix. Here's a shot. Hops it in the air, and they get a whack at it. Not sure who did that, but Bobrovsky's able to handle that. Boy, I'd like to see that the Lightning are generating more chances, and that's what we like to see from this team in this period. We literally agreed on that. Anton Lundell. And Ekblad holds it in. Nate Schmidt shoots it, and that one is blocked away by Vasilevsky. And collected by Kucherov. Hedman. Gensel at the point, and he did not expect Greer to do that. I don't think so. And getting in front of the net, Jonah Gadjevich, a good whack. And he got the tip on it at least, but not through the goaltender. Point and Luosterainen. Here's Greer. Send it down low, and he will. Around the net. Luosterainen again. Ekblad, a good chance there. And that was stopped. And here's Luosterainen again. Greer broken up. And here's Hedman over to Point. Point will go in. Firing. That one blocked by Aaron Ekblad. Gets a one-timer. Bobrovsky makes the save. Can't trick Bobrovsky like that easily. 5:19 to go until the Panthers look to advance to the Eastern Conference Final. As you can see, the Panthers are first place currently. They are one of the two teams that are currently on a 3-1 series. On a 3-1 series lead. Scores! Cam Atkinson snipes it through Bobrovsky, and the shutout is broken for Sergei Bobrovsky, and that gives some hype to the Tampa Bay bench. Oh man, that's a little unlucky there. Does this go off Ekblad or something? No, that just it hits the top of Bobrovsky's blocker. You don't really see that happen. But that's a big goal right there for the Lightning for the Lightning to get back in this, to try and stay alive. They're still up by a goal, but the Lightning might press hard. But the Panthers have great defense, so they have to watch what they are doing to make sure that Florida does not get a lot of possession. Here comes Cam Atkinson. Around. Back it goes around to Atkinson. And pass to Tkachuk on an intercept, just like I said. And here's a shot that goes into the corner. Tkachuk. Over to Barkov. He'll send it. Reinhart, glove stop, Vasilevsky, keeping his team in it. Shots are 27-19 now in favor of the Panthers. Point, and they get the win. Moser up the boards. Point, back through his legs. We'll get the pass over. Herbix, and he couldn't get it there. Marchand is coming in. Here comes Beast, shooting it. That one was blocked, but he regains possession. Beast will shoot it, and a save Vasilevsky. Trying to clear the puck out, and they do. Final minute, third period. Kucherov, glove saved by Bobrovsky. Verhaeghe, Marchand. And going in, across, and great stop off Marchand by Vasilevsky. big hits. It's unbelievable. 40 seconds to go. And the Panthers win the draw. Reinhardt will get it down low. We'll send it in front through Vasilevsky, but not in the net. Oh, what a chance for Florida to regain the 2-goal lead. Here's a chance going in front, and that one was blocked. Boquist. And intercepted. Reinhardt. Here comes Boquist. He lost his edge. Tkachuk checks him down. Trying to waste time here. 8 seconds left. Here's Beast. Here is. And he scores! Beast has 2 consecutive Game 5s with the goal. And this is gonna pretty much be over. That's his third on the playoffs with 3 seconds left. Oh man. All this hard work has paid off for Beast. He's able to dodge the hit of Brandon Hagel, and he just goes far side, hits the blocker. And Paul Maurice is happy on the bench. Well, this has been an interesting series between these 2 Florida rivals. Face-off win, and there it is. The Florida Panthers win the Battle of Florida, and they're headed for the 2nd straight season to the Eastern Conference Final. And they will wait who to face, either the New Jersey Devils or the Washington Capitals. The Devils are the closest team to try to winning that series. But what a battle between these 2 teams. The Lightning only won Game 2, but then the Panthers won the last 3. A great game. A lot of physicality, great goals, great plays, and this is how it ends, with the Panthers winning in 5, just like the Ottawa series. We will see you tomorrow for some more hockey action, as the Panthers are the first team in the 2nd round to advance to the conference final. See you in tomorrow's game's action. Thank you, and see you then. All right, chat, what a game. Panthers are the first team to advance. They are an incredible team. All right, that is going to do it for this stream. Tomorrow's stream will be earlier, I think. Yeah, hopefully. So yeah, hopefully it will be an early time. Thank you guys for watching this stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the rest of probably the games, I think. There's only 3 games. There's only 3 series that are still going. Anyways, see you guys.